similar to this. Actually, you won't have that, so get rid of that. So you'll be greeted to something like this. Now, if you want to record stream console gameplay, you're going to need an extra piece of hardware called a capture card, or use the built-in. And look here, in general, you don't want to change any of that. Stream. The first thing we want to do is, where are you going to stream to? Now, personally, I stream to Twitch. You can stream to YouTube as well. But usually what I tend to do is stream to Twitch and click on stream key. Once you're there, put to 720p. It's just better stream with very minimal buffering. Use a constant bitrate. It just kind of irons that out, but it does affect your online gaming. So it really depends on your internet connection and what it can handle. Now, bitrate 2000 is the sweet spot. For 720p at 2000 megabits per second, you have a nice looking stream that doesn't require too much buffering, if any at all, and it just looks great. Now, you're going to have to check what your internet is capable of. So what I always do is jump onto speedtest.net and just begin a speed test. This will tell you your ping, your download speed, and your upload speed. Now, it's pretty accurate. Speed test's been around for a long time, and it is very, very, very accurate. So I would always recommend, go ahead, do your speed test and see what speeds your internet is capable of. You actually want to look at your upload speed. Download speed. For me, my upload speed is about 5 megabits per second. It's pretty accurate. So that means I can pretty theoretically stream up to 5,000 on our bitrate here. But for stability's sake, 2000 seems to be the norm. If you really don't have that much bandwidth and you don't have that speed, go into speed test, see what your upload speed is, and then depending on your upload speed, make your bitrate slightly below it. That way you're going to have a pretty stable stream. After that then, I always use the high quality preset, the profile to high, and level 5.1. That gives you the best quality. And the bottom bit with your GPU, it really is if you have multiple GPUs. GPU 0 is your first GPU, GPU 1 is the second one, and so on and so forth. That's just for NVIDIA. Now, let's say you don't have an NVIDIA graphics card. Then what you want to do is use X.264. Again, rescale your output to 720p. I'll always go for the variable bitrate. Make sure it's 2000 if your internet can handle it. Leave everything else the same. Now, this is where you want to change a few settings. Depending on how good your computer is, you may need to change your encoder CPU usage. By default, it's very fast, and that works perfectly. If you find that your stream stutters a little bit, but you have plenty of bandwidth and your internet is fine, but it still stutters, that means that your CPU is under pressure when you're playing games. So to counteract that, we can just go to super fast or ultra fast. It will reduce the quality a little bit, but it'll make the stream skip less frames. On profile, we just want to go to high again and tune. You can check. Like, check what these look like for you. Personally, I don't use that at all. I just leave it at none. And that's it. You want to click apply and you're done. That is your stream setup. Last thing is your video canvas. So you can see base resolution is 1080p. So that's actually what my computer is at. I leave output resolution just 1080p just because it looks nicer in the preview. I think 30 is the happy medium for Twitch configuration, and show you what I have. Is my intro. You can have on the plus.
Hey guys, it's Duckdish. I'm back with a new video. So I have gotten a lot of questions of how I set up my OBS settings, not the scenes and the something important. So we just head through the stream. The first thing you should consider is what server you want to stream to. I live in Denmark, and even though that Stockholm and Frankfurt is my, you can run into another server, but in the end OBS is like try and find out. Like try Stockholm. If it's not good, try Frankfurt, try Amsterdam, try Paris, and see what works for you, okay? And this is your stream key. You're gonna find your stream key in settings on the Twitch, and it says stream key, and you can just copy paste it. So streaming, I use NVENC, which is my graphic card. If you choose X264, that is your CPU. I have an i5 6000K, which is not meant for streaming. So I chose the graphic card. Also because I play CSGO mainly, which is a CPU-based game. If you play a CPU-based game and you stream via the CPU, you can see that's a lot of pressure on your CPU. So that's why you should consider using your graphics card, because you won't for GPU. Non-partner probably know how to use 4500 is a really good spot for me, and at some point I might try to push it for 5000 and see if that works. Keyframe 2, preset high quality. I have everything to high quality so it looks good for you guys. Profile high. This is my 920. Don't change. This is my earphones. This is my microphone. That's it. Video. This is the base resolution. 920. Don't change that. See. Best experiment with really whatever you want. Remember that Twitch has 15 seconds of the like normal delay on, which means if you put 50 here, it's gonna be 30. I have like 0, so I have only 15 seconds delay on, because I interact a lot with my viewers. Guys, basically this is it. I have one more tip. If you go down here in CS and you choose the CSGO, you can right click on this, or H1C1 or LOL or Dota, whatever you play, and you can go to scale filtering and choose Lancers here as well. This will also remove some of the pixelation, and this is the settings I run. I have like